Hello everyone, this is Julie Edwards at Craft So Cute, and I want to just do a quick video, very short one actually, just to show you what I've been doing. I did make 2 other process videos, but I wasn't happy with it. And so, excuse me, I just wanted to come on and let you see what I have been doing. So I did change my idea, going from the A-frame to just a regular, I don't know what you call these, just a regular book binding system. Just a journal that's held by ring binders. Excuse me, hang on, I'm just going to clear my throat. I'm going to put you on pause. Okay, I'm back. I just had to clear my throat. So as you can see, there's a huge spread right here. And I have been fussy cutting and working on lots of elements that may or may not go into the journal. But I just want to have it all done, everything that's in my head jumping out. And so I just went ahead and cut everything out that I wanted to cut out. And then I made my metal elements, my faux metal elements. Let me see, I did 2 of each on that one yet. So I wanted to show you, hang on. Ugh. So I made this using the Tim Holtz 3D embossing folders. So I thought these are going to be pockets inside the journals, and I'll explain to you as I go along. And then I made one with a huge pocket. Yeah, you could see that. There we go. There we go. To just be able to put lots of tags in. Let's see if this one's gonna fit. Yeah, so I figured it'll go in like this. I'll put lots of Andrea's tags in here. So let's see, just like this. So we can put lots of them in there. So look, something like that. And then I thought I'll have some sort of faux label. You know, those little metal embellishments that you have. I did recently purchase some. I don't know, I might use the actual metal element on here where you put the labels in. Excuse me. But my concern is that it weighing down the pages. Now, and I'll show you in a minute, but let me just go ahead and show you. This is what I've been making. So I've been making lots of these, and whether they are going to be pockets, I waxed a lot of these, and that's because I'm going to cut these little parts out and put them throughout the journal. So I have lots more to wax up. So I've been doing that in the last 2 process videos that I made that I was going to load into the channel. I just wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with the last one that I loaded, and that's because I went on too catty about Eliza Doolittle and stuff, and I almost took it down, but anyway, I'm just gonna leave it up. But I just wanted to show you the things that I've been making. I'll be making more of these, and what I've done is just blown these up. I enlarged Andrea's digis to make it look like sort of like a ticket form. and I might stamp some numbers on here to make it look more like a giant ticket. Okay, and then I made these, I took her little pockets. This was had an envelope flap, but I cut it off because I wanted this element to stick out, the measuring tape of hers. So this is excuse me. So this slides out. It's a little writing spot here, and you just slide that back in, and then I'll glue this into place somewhere inside the book. And see, if you can see to the right here, I have fussy cutted a lot of stuff here, and then to the left here you can't really see it, and I can't really move excuse me. First thing when I get up in the morning, it's really early, and it's because my daughter woke me up telling me that my granddaughter has been potty training on her little toilet, and she's doing it successfully. So all of these, as you could see, ooh, look, all of these. There's tons of it, tons and tons and tons of this. And I shared in a picture in Andrea's site of the owl element that I'm going to put in there in the book. So there's that owl feature. So I just want to go ahead and quickly flip through, and then I've taken her little word element and I embossed it. I used an embossing pen, and then I put the powder on there, and I heated it through, and it made it really nice and shiny. Isn't that beautiful? It just stood out a lot more. So isn't she beautiful? She's my Eliza Doolittle. Okay, Eliza Doolittle from My Fair Lady. Okay, so let me do a quick flip through. Here's the binding system that I eventually made for this. When I started with the A-frame, it was perfect, but when I started putting things together, it was too narrow for all of this. Okay, and so I had to then take the back of the A-frame, which is this, and I cut the bottom panel off. Okay, so that's how thick, and that's just the beginning of this. And these little dinky ring binders, I couldn't find my 2-inch ring binders, but I don't think the 2-inch might work. Might have to see. I might have to go and look and see if they've got like a 2.5 or a 3-inch bind, because by the time I'm done with this, it's going to be stacked. It's going to be actually beautiful when I'm done with this. And let me just show you inside, okay? So we got all these. Okay, I don't know what the closure is going to be for this right here yet. I did buy something, but I'm not gonna reveal that yet, and I don't know if it's gonna quite work, so I'll have to study on that for a little bit. Okay, so here we go. Now there's a page in here that I shared in Andrea's Facebook group, our group. Yay, I'm a member of the group. So hi friends. Anyway, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it in there. I want to chuck it. I guess I'm happy. I guess I'm not used to making something like that, a mixed media page. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments below, okay? And let me know if if you want me to keep it in there. But I think so. My husband seems to think so. He said it was pretty cool when I showed him last night. So, okay. Let's just get into this real quick flip through, okay? So, we're going to open up the page just like this, okay? And I'm going to cover this. And I was thinking about, on these back side of the pages, once I cover this, this element right here is going to be a pocket. Okay? Because remember, the backgrounds are going to be feminine. Okay? And then it's going to have the metal elements, the faux metal elements in here. So this is the first page of the first section that I did a mixed media. And I took my glossy accents, and if you could see that, shiny and shimmering. This is Andrea Allen's kit. Excuse me, I'm going to pause real quick. And okay, I'm back. I had to just clear my throat. I don't know why it feels so congested. First thing I get up in the morning, I drink water. Down at least 16 ounces of water. Okay, so you see that that's really shimmery. And I'm not finished with this page yet. There are little butterfly elements that I cut out. I cut this from her kit, and I cut the butterfly in half, and I'm going to set it on here, on his finger, you know, so that gives me the black and white element that I want to keep out throughout the journal because of Eliza Doolittle's dress. You know, her beautiful dress she wore, that black and white one, lacy, on opening day at the races. And I'm going to do some waxing on here. I'm not quite sure yet, but these letters out here, right here, I might take my embossing pen and then put the white powder on there so this pops out. And that way it gives it sort of a 2D, 3D type texture. And then so this opens up like this. So we've got a writing board here. And in this, it's not finished because I'm going to take Andrea's papers and I'm going to make a notepad about this size, maybe just a little bit shorter, you know, a little bit smaller, so that this lined paper, as you'll be able to see it underneath. I'm going to stack at least probably about anywhere from 5 to 10 pieces of her background sheets and stuff like that on here. I'm going to sew it, and then I'm going to glue it down. But underneath here, I was going to take this, put this pocket here, like so, and that way something like that can go in there. I'm not going to put this on here, it's going somewhere else, but as you can see, and then I'm going to stick a little pad of paper here and sew it on top, because there's going to be some stitching on here. And then put the pad here, and then I was thinking about putting something like this in here, just like this, but I don't want to do that, and I'll tell you why. But I may. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think, if I should or should not do that. So let me move these guys aside, and then when I open this up, I flip it over, then you guys can see right here my mixed media page. And that's why I went with this, because if I made I could have made a larger A-frame structure for all of this, so it stands up, because I wanted the corset featured as an art piece, you know. So when it's sitting on a shelf, you'll be able to see it in a distance, and it becomes an art piece and a conversation piece, and you know, so on and so forth. So there is that. And each section, which I'll explain, will have one of these pages. So I've already prepped 2 other ones, and I'll show you. So now here's this next page, and then you'll open up. Each one of these will have this feature with something inside of it. So I made 2 of them to go in this section, and here's the end of this first section, which is now I took, I altered an envelope. Let's see if I can. In my other process videos, I did share that I took one of these envelopes, craft card envelopes, altered it, and fit it in here, and then made it into a pocket so you can slide out the first signature. In this journal will have 3 significant signatures, and this is what this is. And then you open it up. I haven't sewn it in because I'm not done decorating all of these. Okay, I haven't figured out what I'm doing with this, but oh goodness. Okay, so these 2 pages right here are made from a paper bag. Yikes. See? Made from paper bags, lunch bags. And I'm going to have this as the main inside cover when you open up the journal. Oh, excuse me. I have my fan on and it's blowing everything everywhere. Wants to blow everything everywhere. So it's like this, and then in the center of the signature, I'm going to have something like this. And then that way, whoever owns this journal can take whatever elements and things like that that they have included with this journal and decorate it to their heart's content. So, and then when you open this up, this jacket, it'll have pockets. Oh goodness. There's that pocket like that to put things in. I'll have tags and things like that for. So I'll just go ahead and slide this in, and I'll just flip through this real quick because everything else is pretty much the same. Okay, don't want that to blow away from the fan. So now here comes the second section. Let me go ahead and close this up. Here's the second section. So I've already prepped this for the mixed media. So this is, oh goodness. Here's the next page for the mixed media. I've already prepped that. So that's what I've been busy doing in those last 2 process videos. I might load it up. I'm not sure. And then each section, of course, is going to have 2 more of these pages, which is going to be decorated. And here's the end of the second section with another journal or signature. Okay, and then here's the last section, which is already prepped and ready for mixed media page for me to decorate. So yeah, this is going to take some time for me to complete, but when it's done, it's going to look lovely. So here's that, and then 2 more of these which will be decorated, and here's the last section with the last signature, the third. And then here's this, and again in these back here might have that going on, or something like this back in here as a pocket. And of course this background right here is going to be a black and white feature. I might have the Harlequin papers there in the background, or I was thinking about taking these big tickets and putting this in here for huge pockets. Not sure. I'm just making all this stuff, just mass making, cutting things out, and getting it ready. So this is the journal, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents, this is it. This is what I've been working on, okay? I just totally love this piece of Andrea's. I mean, I love the whole thing. It's phenomenal, okay? Her kit is, I'm excited to be working with. It's just so pretty. Once it's embossed, the way the lettering came out, it just looks so cool. Anyway, that's it. 20 minutes into explaining to you what's going on. Isn't she gorgeous? Can't wait to do this whole thing up. I'm going to use glossy accents to make these cogs stand out like I did with the first page of the signature right here. See? All that's going to be shiny. Her eyes are going to have the glossy accents for her to pop out. So yes, that's it. Eliza Doolittle, the inspiration, My Fair Lady, black and white. And so I'm going to say goodbye now, and I will talk to you guys later, and I'm going to go and look at my process videos again and see if I want to go ahead and load them up. I don't know, I guess I'm not used to hearing my voice, and then I get so nervous I don't know what to say, so I start jibber jabbering, and you know. So anyway, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for, checking my channel out, and I will talk to you later. Peace be with you. Peace and happy crafting. Bye.